Hello folks, my name is Fred Murray. My daughter Maura Murray disappeared in 2004. I can't tell you much about my daughter Maura without sounding like I'm bragging. She's a kid who never gave her parents any trouble in her entire life. She was the sweetest kid. She's just a joy to have known, and I want her back. When Maura graduated from high school, she thought that she'd pursue a career in the Army, so she went to military school and she majored in chemical engineering, but the military life wasn't for her. It just didn't suit her personality. So she left the military school and enrolled in the state university and got herself into the nursing program, which is really hard to do. It's an excellent program. She came in midstream in the middle of the year. I was very, very proud of her for doing that. Things were really looking up for her. Maura's been missing since February 9th, 2004. She was last seen on Route 112 in Haverhill, New Hampshire, and she came from Amherst, Mass, where she was going to school. I have no idea why she left, and it was on Monday night, but it's pretty clear to me where she was heading. She was headed to Bartlett, without any question in my mind, because that's the area she knows. She's known it all her life. She goes 3 or 4 times a year. She even called a place where we've stayed before in Bartlett, but she didn't make it. She didn't get there. She was going around a more than 90-degree turn in slippery conditions. What I think happened is that the car stalled out. The car that Maura was driving was due to be replaced the next weekend, and she wasn't supposed to be driving the car. I don't know why she did. It was running in 3 cylinders. When you get it going fast, it would run well. When it was slow, it would buck and it could stall, especially going around a corner where you had to slow down quite a bit. She slid off the road into a ditch with a big snowbank in it and couldn't extract the car. A school bus driver who lives in the neighborhood within sight of the accident came by, talked to her. She refused a ride to his house and didn't want the police called. She said she already called. It's kind of doubtful that she did because there was spotty phone reception up there. She was seen at the car about 1 to 2 minutes before the local police arrived. This is about 7 to 7:30. A lot of conjecture about the time. The borderline for the next town, where there's no police coverage other than the state police, is 150 yards up. It's just where the street that Maura was on bends a corner. Almost nobody living down there. There's no one to ask for help, no place to hide, no place to run. You're by yourself with high snowbanks and a narrow road. You're at the mercy of what comes along. The local police came from the west, so if she had gone back towards the west, walking away from the car, they'd have seen her. So she had to go east. It's the only way, and none of these guys went east. And the state police officer on his road, on his beat, this is now his case. Late Tuesday afternoon, my daughter Kathleen was notified. It was too dark to go up and do anything, but I got there Wednesday morning at dawn, and the commander of the local state police troop and his chief detective said, "We just heard about this." I said, "What are you talking about? You had an officer at the accident Monday night. This is Wednesday morning. That's 36 hours. That's the whole case. It's cold now. You had an officer there on his beat. My daughter's actually breaking the law. She had an accident and then abandoned the car. It appears my daughter's head hit the windshield because there was a spider hole crack on the driver's side on the windshield. And evidence of possibly drinking, maybe wine. Here you've got someone that's possibly drinking, possibly injured, and she's out in this freezing cold in a strange place. It was the worst moment of my life. I'd love to know what brought her there and where she was going and all that, but any plan she had was out the window. Now she's in an accident. She's on foot. She's in danger. She's defenseless on this road in the dark. There's no place to run. There's a river there. There's high snowbanks, 2 feet deep snow. She is a sitting duck for somebody. Now that was 11 3/4 years ago. To this day, we have never heard one word about what the state policeman on duty that night. We don't know what he did. He's never said what he did, but something happened to my daughter. And somebody is what I think. Now you can see the effect it's had on me. And I need help. And I'm so totally frustrated. The best place by far to find out all about the case, go to mauramurraymissing.com. And if you have information, get in touch with admin, ADMIN, at mauramurraymissing.com. That information will get to me. Tell us anything you want to tell us. That's number one. The number two thing you do is call the FBI and try to get them to take it. The number three thing you do is call the New Hampshire State Police. That's my daughter. I can't go away. I've got to find her.